Hey, uh, so a really bad night last night. Um, all because of food, again. Um, I just don't grasp I need to eat more, and I'm not getting what kind of foods are reasonable for myself to eat. Being 3 months off of benzos, my food sensitivities have only gotten worse. Right now, the thing that I know will not hurt me, and I started doing a diary as of today. I don't know why I didn't before, but I kind of have a memory of everything. But and this time I got to write it out to a T. Um, the things that don't bother me, I know are chicken. So far, almost any chicken is fine. I don't necessarily have to get organic or natural or whatever. Chicken has been fine, and squash. Sweet potatoes are fine. Even regular potatoes are fine. At least I think. But I can usually tell because we eat about 7:30, 8 o'clock, usually about 8 o'clock. And when I go to bed, if my symptoms are getting really bad by then I usually know it was something in the dinner. Last night was really rough, and that goes for the few nights back was really rough as well because of what I ate. But it's so hard to tell. The thing is, like stress, it makes my head worse, but it doesn't make my body symptoms really worse. Excuse me. But food, like last night, had a treat. Tried all beef hot dogs. Is from the most natural type hot dogs could find. And I mean, I haven't had a hot dog in over 3, 4 months now, and I friggin' love them. So it was all these all natural hot dogs, pure beef, but we had wheat buns. I put mustard and onion on them. So there you go. I'll just say it's an ingredient. Beef, one ingredient. Two, wheat, bread. Another ingredient, mustard. Four, onions. So far, I haven't seemed to have any problems with onions. So far, of course, I was having raw onions. I haven't had raw for a long time, so could have been that. Doubt it, but I'm not feeling that. Um, don't think it was the mustard. I'm kind of thinking I'm going towards the wheat bread. I mean, if it's any kind of gluten intolerance, then I'm pretty much screwed on bread. I just don't know enough about it, and I can't read well enough to do all this research. I'm exhausted. So, any tips you got? I'm pretty sure anything MSG, because it's got 1,000 different types of names. I've got a list. I've got tips. I was eating a lot of kettle chips, and I think they seem pretty okay with me, but they do contain a type of MSG, which is maltodextrin. Yeah, maltodextrin. It says it's under my list. It's the names of ingredients that often contain or produce processed free glutamate acid, and maltodextrin is on the list. I don't see why that's in kettle chips, especially when they're like this cracked pepper and salt. I'm not sure if anybody can answer that. I mean, people suggest those as being a really healthy chip. Now, I would suggest Terra chips, and I've had them before because they're like vegetable based. My girlfriend got a bag of Terra chips with cinnamon. And when I read the ingredients, there's only like 8 ingredients, and they actually used real cinnamon, which I was surprised. At first, I didn't think, but I haven't eaten any today yet, but looking forward to trying some later. But I need food. We've eaten so much chicken and squash, I'm gonna go crazy. I still really love it either way. and I can eat it all the time. But, there's more meals in the day than just dinner, and I got to figure this out. So, any suggestions for really clean food that's easy to get? Anything. Just, I can't even eat too much fruit because of how much sugar. Because I'm kind of pre-diabetic. Yes and no. I mean, my number is usually a little bit over 100 in the morning. But at one point, they said I was pre-diabetic, and then at another point they said I wasn't. So I'm pretty sure I am because I test my blood on a regular basis. So I keep my eye on it. And too much sugar will raise, even if it's natural sugar, it still raises it. So I got to be careful with how much fruit I eat. Vegetables are good, but there's only so many vegetables. So got to think, I mean, like I was always saying on Taco Tuesday, I always have issues. Last time I did, and I didn't even use a tortilla, so I'm wondering if it's beef too, because we used steak in the tacos last time, and I got sick on Tuesday night, and then last night it was either the bread or the beef hot dogs. So one of these days when I feel like I can be sick for the night, I can try regular buns and like a chicken sausage, or like just not beef, pork sausage or something, and see, because I'm really okay with pork too. So we'll see how it goes. Anyway, looks like my cat wants to have some cat time, and I never waste that time. So anyway, that's it. Enough of my video. Any tips on food and stuff like that? See that? She's adorable. Any tips on food and whatever, because it's making me sicker and sicker, and I got it makes my DP and DR really bad, especially from last night. I mean, just this morning until noon now, I'm finally recovering from it. Thank God it only lasts for like 24 hours at its most, which I guess could be way worse. But anyway, any tips on food or anything, it definitely helped me out. I can't take any fish oil vitamins right now. I know flax seed has omega. I just need to get this stuff somehow. Anyway, talk to you later, guys.